Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Good morning to you. Come on in and double tap. Come on in the room and double tap. Let me know how you're doing. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you are doing well today. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Miss Gloria. Happy Monday to you. Come on in. Come on in the room. I hope you all had an amazing weekend. I did. Good morning, Eileen. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Come on in, double tap. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know. Let me know. Good morning, Mental. How are you? Put my glasses on. Good morning, Teeks. I saw your messages. I got to read through them, though. But it's okay. About yesterday, that's fine. I totally understand. Totally understand. Good morning, Harvey. How are you? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hey, Aza. I hope I said that right. You're doing well? Okay, great. I'm doing awesome. Hey, Malcolm. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. Just making some notes so I don't forget what to tell you all. Okay, let me share this out. Double tap and share. Hey, Olfa, how are you? Good morning to you. Let me share this out and then we'll get started, okay? We will get started shortly. Let me share it out. Good morning, everyone. Thank y'all so much for coming in the room. Thank you. Yep, double tap, share. Double tap and share. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Good morning, Jenny. Thank you so much for the daily heart me. Thank you. Did it go? Okay. Yes, it worked. All right. Awesome. Okay. Great. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the room. I am Anika V. Brown. Welcome to my virtual space. Hit that follow button. Get connected. We're going places and we're doing major things this year. We're focusing on operating our lives like a Fortune 500 company, and we're the executive over that company. So I want you to hit that follow button so you will get the notification whenever I go live. Good morning to you all. Welcome. Again, hit that follow button. I'm live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Get connected, set your reminders, set your alarms, and join us right here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. As we gather and command our day, we get our strategies, we get our mindset together, and we go out and we execute. Right? We don't just come here to collect information. No, we go out and we execute on what it is that we have learned. All right, let me pin this. So this is our schedule for those of you who are wondering, when do I go live? That is the schedule right there. Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. All right, so set your reminders. Okay, we like to get started with our gratitude check-in, so let's do that. Let's do that. Go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you're absolutely grateful for today. We practice gratitude here because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. We're not sitting around complaining at all. No, we're finding things to be grateful for. It doesn't matter how small it is. Grateful for everything. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're not giving our energy to complaints. No, we're not. We're finding things to be grateful for. And as I always say, it doesn't matter how crazy you think your life is, there is someone else that is going through something that is worse than you, right? They're experiencing a worse situation than what you are experiencing. So we will not complain. Okay? We will not complain. We're going to find things in our lives to be grateful for. The fact that you're on this digital platform, that's something to be grateful for because you need understanding to operate it. You need hearing or sight to benefit from it. So those are things that you can be grateful for. All right. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Mrs. Monet, how are you? Grateful for new mercies and new grace. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Grateful to God for giving me what I didn't know I needed. Ooh, that is so good, Liz. That is so good. So good. Grateful for life, for every challenge, and for all the new steps in life. I love that. I love it. I love it. Awesome. Awesome. So again, we practice gratitude here because it helps to keep us in the mindset of abundance. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. So yes, you can drop in the comments some things that you're absolutely grateful for today. We're not complaining. We are not complaining at all. Grateful for the confidence God gives me. Love it, King. I love that. That is awesome. I love it. So yes, we practice gratitude here every morning because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. Okay. We're not giving our attention to complaints. Not at all. Let me translate what you're saying here. I hope that you can understand what I am saying. Thank you. Arve. I hope I said that right. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So that is our gratitude check-in. Now, our theme for this year is executive living. We're focusing on operating our lives like a Fortune 500 company, and we're the executive over that company. Now, with that theme, we have two mantras that we're walking through the year with. Mantra number 1, I am an effective executive over my life. That's mantra number 1. I am an effective executive over my life. Mantra number 2, I only exude executive energy. I'm focused. I'm disciplined. I'm organized. So I only exude executive energy. I'm focused. I'm disciplined. I'm organized. I'm focused. I can't allow every shiny thing to pull me away from what it is that I'm working on. I'm disciplined, so I cannot allow my emotions to control me. Now I'm going to get up and do what I got to do to get to where I'm trying to get to. I'm organized. I'm not here, there, and everywhere and in everything. No, I'm only doing the things that are necessary for me to get the results that I desire. All right. So the two mantras that we're walking through the year with, and as you go through your day, you want to filter your decisions through these things, through these mantras. Number 1, I am an effective executive over my life. And mantra number 2, I only exude executive energy. I'm focused. I'm disciplined. I'm organized. All right. Thank y'all so much for retyping it. Good morning, Global Chick Venture. How are you? How are you doing? All right, great. So I'm going to pray and then we'll move into the affirmations. Fearfully and wonderfully made. Absolutely. Absolutely we are. Absolutely. All right. So let's pray and then we will get into our affirmations. All right. Hey, Tasha, how are you? Good morning. Yes, indeed. Focused, disciplined, and organized. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so here we go. I am going to pray the 23rd Psalm, and you're going to type in the comments, amen. It says that you agree with the prayer. Okay, so here we go. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. So that is the 23rd Psalm. We pray every morning. It is important that you are praying, okay? If you don't know what to pray, pray the scriptures. Now, let's move into our affirmations. Thank you so much for typing amen. So, as you know, we're starting Leadership Cheat Code today. Yes, we are. So you can find the affirmations in the front right here. So everything that I'm about to go through, you can find them right here, okay? If you want a copy of this book so you can follow along with us, you're going to message me the word book, okay? You're going to message me the word book if you want a copy so that you can follow along with us. So Leadership Cheat Code, all right? So this is my new book. Again, message me the word book. Bonti, can you send it to me in a message? There's a little yellow box. Here's the instruction, okay? There's a little yellow box next to where you just type the word book. Use that little yellow box to send me a message, okay? I won't be able to respond to your comment. So that's why I'm asking to message me instead of just commenting, okay? All right, awesome. So send me a message for those of you who want a copy of the book so you can follow along with us. Send me a message with the word book. Good morning, Lady Lugs. How are you? All right, let's work through these affirmations. Let's do that. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. Okay, so here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can build it. I can become it. I can overcome it. I can heal from it. I can recover. I can own it. I can write it. I can launch it. I can start over and still win. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is. As you go through the year, I want you to keep that in mind as you're pursuing your major life goals. Keep it in mind that nothing is impossible for you. Doesn't matter your background, doesn't matter your past experiences. Nothing is impossible for you. You can have it, you can become it, you can overcome it, you can heal from it, you can recover. Yes, indeed. Nothing is impossible for you. So keep that in mind. Again, for those of you who are wondering where do you find those affirmations, they're right here. The Leadership Cheat Code, my new book, is in the front of the book. Okay, so if you want a copy of the book, please message me the word book and I will send you the details how you can get your copy of the book. Okay? All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So here are your need to knows for the community. For those of you who don't know, I do have a mentorship program that is really focused on helping you to overcome procrastination, giving you strategies and systems on how to execute your life goals. So if you've been struggling, hey Ava, how are you? It's been a minute since I seen you. How are you doing? Let me know how you're doing. So if you're looking for a mentor in this season to help you execute on your life goals, show us the book. Here it is, Leadership Cheat Code. That's the book. Leadership Cheat Code. See it? Okay. All right, great. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. So again, if you're looking for a mentor or a coach to help you in this season to execute on your life goals, you are going to, no, Therese, because my shift is later today. You're going to message me the word mentor and I will send you some details as to how you can work with me. All right? Okay? So again, if you're looking for a coach or a mentor in this season to help you execute on your life goals, you are going to message me the word mentor. I'm going to send you some details as to how you can work with me. Now, for those of you who are looking to get into coaching and mentorship, I do have a free training on the link in my bio. So you're going to go to the link in my bio, go through that free training. Again, for those of you who are looking to get into coaching and mentorship. Okay? All right. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Now, on the ministry side of things, because I want to get some more individuals in, for my ministry, we're doing a 4 weeks mom's mentorship. What is the name of the book? Leadership Cheat Code. That's the name of the book. Leadership Cheat Code. That's the name of the book. Let me know you got it. Okay? You can screenshot it. Leadership Cheat Code. Okay? Yes, that's it. Leadership Cheat Code. You got it. That's it. That's correct. Okay. Great, great, great. It's not upside down. It's not upside down. It's right side up. See? It's right side up. Leadership Cheat Code. All right. Okay. But the title is Leadership Cheat Code. Okay. All right. Great, great, great. Now, on the ministry side of things, some of you may not know, but I do have a ministry and what we're doing for summer. Hey, Lexi, how are you? Our summer initiative is a mom's mentorship stretch. Okay. So for all of June, we're doing financial mentorship. Yes, I am using my front camera and it's not mirrored. Okay. It's not mirrored, but the title of the book is Leadership Cheat Code. Okay. All right. Great. All you have to do is type my name in on that app. I can't say it because they will flag me, but where you purchase everything. Okay. Just type my name in there and it will pop up. All right. Want to be a part of that. Okay. So you want to be a part of it. Okay. So as I was saying, no, it wouldn't be available in Google. I don't think so. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Okay. Send me a message. For all of you that are asking about the book, send me a message so that I can give you much clearer instructions. Okay. For those of you who are asking about the book, just send me a message. Okay. So I can help you get to it. All right. Send it to your profile. Okay, great. Awesome. Yeah, so if you have any questions, just send me a message, and I will help you get it. Okay. All right, great. So as I was saying, on the ministry side of things, for our summer initiative, we're doing a mom's mentorship, which is 4 weeks of financial mentorship. Okay, so it's open to all moms. 4 weeks of financial mentorship. So if you know that you could benefit from that, you're going to message me the word mom. I'm going to send you over the registration form. It is free. Okay, so we're going to get together and strategize on improving our finances. Okay, all right, so it's 4 weeks of mom's mentorship in the area of finances. So if you want to be a part of it, if you know a mom that could benefit from that, I promise you it's going to be amazing. Just sitting there, even if you don't have anything to contribute, listening to the instruction, listening to the conversation, that will open up your mindset around finances. Okay, so if you know a mom that could benefit from 4 weeks of financial mentorship, please get the information over to them. If that's you, message me the word mom. I will send you over the registration form. You can fill that out. It is free. You'll get the details as to how to join in. Okay. So the sessions start in June. So we only have 2 weeks left. So make sure that you message me the word mom. Okay. Message me the word mom. I'll get you the registration form. You got to fill that out so that you can get the link to join the sessions. Okay. All right. If you have any questions about that, let me know. Let me know. Okay. All right. Great, great, great. Now, on May 28th, which is next Thursday, will be our group counseling session. So if you're interested in group counseling, this is on the ministry side of things. If you're interested in group counseling, please send me a message with the word counseling. Okay, and I'll get you the login details. It will not be a live stream. We do this in a private room because of the sensitive discussions that we have in our counseling session. So if you want to be a part of that, message me the word counseling and I'll get the information over to you how you can log in. All right. Great. I know that was a lot, but if you have any questions about mentorship, you're going to message me the word mentor. If you have any questions about the mom's financial mentorship, that is something separate, you're going to message me the word mom. If you want a copy of my book so you can follow along, you're going to message me the word book. Okay. If you want to be in our counseling session next Thursday, you're going to message me the word counseling. Okay. All right. Great, great, great. Now, for those of you who are part of the executive suite, I did review assignments last night and send back my comments so you can go through those comments. Okay. For those of you who are already a part of the executive suite, I did go through some of the assignments last night. So check to see what the comments are that I sent you back. All right, great. That was a lot. If you have any questions at all, feel free to send me a message. All right. I'm always open to answering any questions that you may have or clarify anything that you may be unsure of. Okay. Now let's get into the word of the day. Let's do that. Let's do that. Pull your book out. I am, but I manage my time so well that it feels effortless, right? Yeah. Time management is something that you have to master. If you've been called to do great things and impact the world, you have to master time management. Okay? You have to. What? Okay, so we're gonna go through it right now, my friend. Sally, I hope I said that right. Hey, Patty, good morning. All right, so I'm going to go through it right now. The title tells you what the book is about. It says Leadership Cheat Code. Okay, so you're learning leadership skills. And you don't have to be like a corporate leader. The skills that you learn in this, they're transferable. If you're a leader in a home, leader in the community, okay? The skills that you learn from this book, you can transfer them to any area of life. Okay? All right, so we're about to go through the word of the day. So today we're going to talk about focus. Okay? Focus. We're on page 36. We're talking about focus today. So the book is Leadership Cheat Code. Leadership Cheat Code. If you want a copy of the book so you can follow along, you're going to message me the word book, and I will get you the details how you can get your copy to follow along with us. All right? Awesome. Awesome. So let's talk about focus. Let's talk about focus. And the theme for this word is the art of directing your energy to what matters most. The art of directing your energy to what matters most. User 222. You got to drop your name so I can address you by your name, okay? The book is not upside down. All you have to do is message me if you want a copy of it, okay? Send me a message. The book is not upside down. I'm using my front camera. It is not mirrored, okay? My front camera is not mirrored. So that is why you see the words flipped, okay? All right. Okay. Message to send me the book. Okay, just send me a message with the word book, and I'll reach out to you. Okay. All right. Hey, Jean-Claude, how are you? All right. So here we go. Let's get into the word of the day because time is going, and my alarm is going to go off soon and tell me it's time to get off here. So focus is the word of the day. The art of directing your energy to what matters most. Now, focus is the ability to direct your attention and energy towards your highest priorities while ignoring distractions. Now, I know that in today's fast-paced, distraction-filled world, focus has become a rare and valuable skill. It has. Good morning, Miss Arena. How are you? We're on page 36 this morning, okay? We're on page 36. We're talking about focus. Now, many people are busy but not productive, and this is how we get burnout, okay? There are people that are busy but not productive. They're busy but they don't seem to be moving the needle forward, okay? So this is how we get burnout, get frustrated. You give up on your goals because you feel like you're just busy, but the needle is not moving, right? So they're busy but not productive, active but not achieving. They have nothing to show for all of this busyness. They're here, there, and everywhere, and in everything, and behind everybody, but they're not achieving. Now, focus is what separates those who move meaningfully forward from those who simply move, right? You can be moving, but not getting towards your goal because you're not focused, okay? Now, focus doesn't mean doing more. It means doing what matters the most with excellence and consistency. Now, by definition, focus is the intentional concentration of energy and effort on a specific task, goal, or objective. Now, the key aspects of focus includes clarity of purpose, knowing what truly matters. There are a lot of people that are skating through life and they're not sure what matters. They're just doing what people say they should do or what their family expect them to do, but it's not fulfilling. So they don't know what truly matters. And I would advise you that you get very clear on purpose, like what truly matters to me. Not what my family says, not what my friend says, not what somebody suggested that I do, right? Because there are a lot of people that are not in agreement with what I do, right? With the things that I do and how I show up. They think I should be doing somewhere else. I should be sitting down. I should not be talking, right? I should not be teaching. I should not be building. I promise you, there are a lot of people and they're very vocal about it. Like it's not even a hidden thing. They're very vocal about the fact that I shouldn't be teaching, I shouldn't be building, right? A lot of people. But because I have clarity of purpose, I can remain focused and not listen to the noise. So it will benefit you, okay? If you get very clear on your purpose, knowing what truly matters to you, not your friend, not necessarily your family, right? What matters to you? Okay? I know you've been doing for everybody else and pleasing everybody else and doing some things just to fit in, right? But we don't want to do this. If we're going to be effective executive over our lives, we have to have clarity of purpose, knowing what truly matters to us. The next aspect of focus is prioritization, filtering out non-essential stuff. And I always say it is important that you do an assessment at regular intervals, because things that mattered a year ago or 2 years ago, it may not matter today to get you the results that you desire. So you have to tap into prioritization and figure out what are the stuff that are necessary for now, for here, for today, for this season. Very much so. I was thinking if we were going to be an effective executive. Yes, you need focus. Absolutely. So again, the second aspect is prioritization, filtering out non-essential stuff. The next aspect is discipline of attention. So resisting distraction and staying on track. You know what the things are that distract you. You know what it is. You got to become disciplined around those things. Okay? Focus converts energy into results, and results compound over time when attention is applied consistently. Not a little bit of attention here, a little bit of attention next week. No. Consistently paying attention to this thing, whatever it is that you're building or the goal that you're working on. All right? Now, why does focus matter? It maximizes productivity. The more undivided attention you give to critical tasks, the faster and higher quality the outcome that you receive. Okay? Focus reduces stress. When priorities are clear and distractions are minimized, decision making becomes very simple. Your mental energy is preserved. So yes, focus reduces stress. Focus amplifies impact as well. People who master focus achieve more significant results because they dedicate time to activities that matters most. Okay? Focus also accelerates growth. By consistently applying effort to high value areas, skills improve faster, progress compounds, and results become inevitable. Okay? It's just going to happen because you're so focused. You're so dedicated. You're giving your attention to this thing. The result that you desire becomes inevitable. Okay? It's going to be successful. It's going to work because I'm giving it my full attention. Okay? Got to get better at avoiding stress. Yes. Work on that. Okay? Work on that. Now, some of the common barriers to focus includes, number one, distraction. The social media, the notification, text messages coming through, multitasking with fragmented attention. I know you feel like you are productive because you're doing this, and this. But if you really sit down and assess, you're only giving these things fragmented attention. And the result that you get from it is not going to be all that you desire because you're only giving it fragmented attention. Okay? So barrier number one is distraction. Barrier number two is lack of clarity. Like I said, you got to be very clear. Without defined priorities, energy spread too thin, and that makes you unproductive. It does. The next thing is overcommitment. Saying yes to too many tasks is going to dilute your focus. It's going to. Difficulty prioritizing my time sometimes. You just got to figure out what is most important to you. Okay? What is most important to you? Patty, let me know what are the top 3 things that you have to do. Let me know. What are the top 3 things? Because if you struggle with prioritization, you don't want to have an overwhelming list of things to do. No. If you struggle with executing and you struggle with prioritizing things, you do not want an overwhelming list. So you have to figure out, what are the top 3 things that I need to get done? Okay? And once you learn and you master the art of prioritization, then you can extend your list. Okay? So you want to start out with 3 things that are a priority to you. Like, you got to get them done. Before the 24-hour runs out, you have to get these things done and focus on them. Okay? Ministry, mom duties, and school. Okay, great. I love those examples. I love them. So I would imagine that your wife and mom duty is top priority. You got to get those things done. So you want to schedule those things for the time that you have the most energy, usually morning time for a lot of people. So get those things done early. Okay. Then you're going to schedule in the ministry stuff. So you got to figure out which of these things are more important. And if ministry and school conflict, there's a conflict between them, you got to think about deadline. Which of these things have deadlines to them? And when is the deadline? This is how you prioritize, okay? I have a whole teaching on this inside of my mentorship program. Okay, I have a whole lesson on the art of prioritization. So if you know that this is something that you struggle with and you want to master it, get into the Action Accelerator. There's an entire lesson on the art of prioritization. Okay, for those of you who struggle with it. Hey, good morning, Johnny. For those of you who struggle with prioritization, I have an entire lesson inside of my mentorship program on how to prioritize. Okay. Great. So get into the Action Accelerator and it's going to teach you how to master that skill. All right. Great. So barriers to focus, distraction, lack of clarity, overcommitment, which dilutes your focus, and mental clutter. The stress, the doubt, the unresolved issues, all of that distract you from meaningful work. So you got to work through those things. Okay, clear up the mental clutter. Clear it up. Figure out what is stressing me out and why is it stressing me out. Let's figure this thing out. Let's figure it out. And usually, here's how I'm going to simplify it for you. If there is something that is stressing you out, it's one decision away from the resolve. You just have not made the decision yet. That is why you're stressing. So you got to make a decision. Okay? You got to make a decision. If it is doubt that you're struggling with that is creating that mental clutter, why are you doubting yourself? Do you feel like you don't have enough information about the thing that you're about to do or the approach that you're about to take? Do some research. Okay? Do some research. If you're doubting your ability to fulfill this thing or do this thing, get more information, okay? So that you have the necessary tools needed so you're not doubting yourself anymore, all right? And the unresolved issues, figure it out. We cannot allow these things to delay us another year, another 2 years, stressing about the same thing, still doubting ourselves at this point in life. Unresolved issues that's been stretching out for 5 years, 10 years. No, let's shut that down. Let's get it handled. Okay? Hey, Carlos, let's get it handled because we want to be our best selves and we cannot allow these things to clutter our mind. Because if your mind is cluttered, it's going to show up in how you operate. Okay? It is going to show up in how you live out your life and how you make decisions. Okay? So let's clear up that mental clutter that you have. All right. Awesome. For those of you who are just coming in, we're on page 36 of the Leadership Cheat Code. If you want a copy of this book, you're going to message me the word book, and I'll tell you how to get your copy so you can follow along. We're on page 36, 37, and 38, and we're going through the word focus. Okay, that's what we're talking about today. Focus. All right, awesome. So if you want a copy of the book, you're going to message me the word book, and I'll give you the instructions as to how you can get your own copy. Because even though I'm going through this information, it makes a difference when you have the physical copy. Okay, you may have missed something that I said going through it, that if you have the physical copy, you will catch it. Okay. All right, great. So if you want a copy, message me the word book, and I'll send you the instructions how you can get your copy, okay? All right, great. So here's the framework for developing focus. Here's the framework, and this is an acronym. So I'm going to break it down based on the acronym FOCUS. Also be forced on the wrong reason why we should also know our why. Yep. It's important that you know your why. Absolutely. I have the new book. It can be Googled. Okay. So if you type the name in Google, it will direct you as to how you can purchase it. Okay, great. Thank you, Maverick. Thank you for sharing that. Carpooling. Okay. All right, so you just got to figure out again, we're thinking about what is most important, what are the deadlines, because there are certain things that has to be done at a specific time, right, Patty? So focus on those things that have to be done at a specific time, okay? And just list them out based on deadline. Most important that you get done, right? All right, homework, that's like an evening stuff. Carpooling, that's like morning and afternoon, right? So you're going to schedule them based on that. Taking care of the family, so you know you have some morning assignments that you have to do, and then there are some evening assignments. So you write them out based on that. All right, Patty? All right, great. If you want to learn more about prioritization, I have an entire lesson on it inside of my mentorship program. On the link in my bio, it's the Action Accelerator that you would sign up for to get into that class, that lesson, the art of prioritization, okay? All right, great. Awesome. Let's work through this framework. Focus, okay? So F, you got to figure out priorities. Identify the most important tasks that will drive results in your life, in your business, or your overall goals. And O, organize your environment. Remove distractions, declutter your workspace, and set clear boundaries to protect your time and energy. Because that is another thing that could mess up you making your priorities or getting your priorities done, is if there's no boundary around your time. You have to, and that is another lesson that I have inside of my mentorship program. Listen, you got to get into the Action Accelerator. For those of you who really want to take your life to the next level, you have to get into the Action Accelerator, because I teach you how to set up boundaries in your life. A lot of you are frustrated because people are taking advantage of your time. They're taking advantage of your possession, but that is because you do not have any boundaries in place. So I teach you how to do that in your life inside of the Action Accelerator. So the link is in my bio. Get into the Action Accelerator. It's really going to teach you these things, okay? All right? So organizing your environment, you got to set clear boundaries to protect your time. You have some priorities that you have to get done in the morning. Put boundaries around your time. No, you cannot call me and expect me to be on the phone with you an entire hour talking about nothing when I have the priorities in front of me that I need to get done. Okay, that's a boundary that you have to put in place. No, you cannot call me after 8 p.m. because I'm tucking my kids into bed, right? Or you cannot call me at 6 p.m. This is homework time. I got to work on homework with my kids. No, you cannot call me, and we're not going to be chit-chatting for a whole hour and talking about nothing, right? Hey, Braden, how are you? So you got to put boundaries in place, and you don't have to be mean about it, okay? Again, I teach you how to do this inside of my mentorship program. So get into the Action Accelerator. The link is in my bio, okay? Sign up for it. get into the program. You're going to learn the art of prioritization. You're going to learn how to set up boundaries in your life around your stuff, your possessions. Okay. So nobody's just coming in and wasting your time, taking advantage of your stuff, right? Stuff that means a lot to you. They just take it and do what they want to do with it and expect you to be okay with it. No, we're not doing that this year. Okay, so get into the Action Accelerator. The link is in my bio. All right, let's keep working through this framework. So C is for commit to one task at a time. Focus requires single-minded dedication. If you do not know how to multitask, just do one task at a time. Okay, so single-minded dedication. Avoid multitasking if you have not mastered it. Do one thing with full effort and attention. Okay. Then you use time blocks. Like I was just saying, I was just telling Patty, there's some family duties that are required to be done in the morning. Time block those. There are other family duties that needs to be done in the evening. It can only be done in the evening. So time block those things. All right. So allocate dedicated periods for high priority activities, uninterrupted by meetings, notifications, casual tasks. Oh, somebody just pops up and they're like, oh, let's just go over here. Let's just go out there. Oh, it's just an hour. No, it's not just an hour. There's an hour that I could be using doing something else that is of high priority to me. Okay? You see why you got to get clear on what is most important to you? Because people are going to try to play you, right? They're going to call you up. Hey, let's go here. It's only an hour. I'll come pick you up. No, I can't. I got to focus on this thing right here. I'm working on restructuring my finances, and I have blocked out an hour to work through my budget, to go over my bank statements so that I can identify where I'm falling short. Boundaries, right? Protect your time. Okay. I hope this is connected. Let me calm down because I get passionate about this thing. Okay, so use time blocks. I'm sorry, you cannot call me to go here, there, and everywhere, and I have priorities that I need to focus on. I love you, okay? I love you, I do. But at this time, I have set this time aside for me to study this thing about relationships, or study this thing about the promotion that I'm looking for, or to do some research on this career that I'm interested in. Okay? All right. Time block. What is a priority to you? Okay? And the S, sustain with reflection. Sustain with reflection. For those of you who are just coming in the room, I'm reading from Leadership Cheat Code. This is my new book, and we're on page 36, 37, and 38 today, and we're talking about focus. Okay? We're talking about focus. If you want a copy of the book, message me the word book. All right? Okay, so S, sustain with reflection. At the end of each day, or if you want to do it weekly, it's up to you. Review your accomplishments, okay? Assess where your focus slipped. Where did I lose time this week, or where did I lose time today? Oh, you know what? There was a gap in between 12 and 1. I sat down and I was just scrolling. I got distracted, okay? So you're going to assess to see where focus slipped, and then you're going to refine your approach. You know what? Next time, I'm going to make sure that I have my task list visible. So whenever I find myself just scrolling, I can switch over and do something else that is a priority, that is on my task list that I have to get done. All right. So sustain with reflection. At the end of the day or the end of the week, you're going to review your accomplishment and assess to see where your focus slipped. Okay. And then you're going to refine your approach, make the necessary adjustments. All right. And you may not get it perfect on the first go around, but just keep working at it. All right. Keep working at it. Thank you, Maverick. Thank you. All right. Great. Awesome. So here's what we're going to do. Let me skip down. Let me skip down. Let's see. I'm going to skip down. You can get the full notes, though, in the book. Anything that I skipped today, you can get it in a book. So you got to get a copy of the book. You got to get your copy of the book. Okay? Leadership Cheat Code. I got to jump down because I'm running out of time. Okay? I'm running out of time. So here are some things that I want you to think about. Think about these things today. What are your top 3 priorities each week? Or if you want to break it down to days, that's fine if you want to do that. My top 3 priorities today. I got to get these 3 things done today. So you decide, are they daily priorities or weekly priorities that you want to work with? Okay? So which 3 things deserve your undivided attention? Figure that out. What distraction or habits are pulling your focus away from what matters most? Only you know that. You're the only one with yourself 24 hours a day. So you know, is it binge watching a specific TV show? Is it just hanging out, just randomly going places, no plans, no systems? You got to figure that out, okay? So figure out what distractions or habits are pulling your focus away from what matters most. How can you create an environment that supports deep, uninterrupted work? How can you do that? You know your environmental setup. You know it. So you got to decide, how can I create an environment that supports deep, uninterrupted work? What small adjustment can you make today to strengthen your focus? So these are things that I want you to think about. All right? These are things that I want you to think about. Again, get the book so that you have your game plan visible. Okay? Leadership Cheat Code. That's the name of the book. You're going to message me the word book if you want to get a copy so you can follow along and have it for backup. All right? All right. Great, great, great. Let's make some declarations. I got to leave it there. The rest of the notes in the book, get your copy of the book so that you can get the rest of the game plan. All right. Awesome. Let's make some declarations and then I've got to go. Let's do that. Let's make some declarations. I'm going to decree for all of us, and you are going to type in the comments, I agree with that. All right? All right. I'm going to decree for all of us. Okie dokie. Now the replay for this will be on my YouTube channel. I am the Productivity Coach on YouTube. So get connected with me there so you can catch the replay if you missed anything that I said, or maybe I was talking too fast, because I do that when I get excited about what it is that I'm teaching. I do talk faster. Okay? And you may hear my accent jump out at you. So if you want to watch the replay, here's where you're going to find that. Let me pin. So that's where you're going to find the replay. I am the Productivity Coach on YouTube. I'm Anika V. Brown on Facebook. So that's where you can find the replay for this stream, okay? Or maybe there's somebody that you want to share it with that you know it would help them. You can share it from those platforms, okay? All right, great, great, great. Awesome. Let's make some decrees. Then I've got to go. If you have any questions about working with me, shoot me a message, a DM, and I'll be happy to answer. So here we go. Let's make some decrees. I'm going to decree for all of us. You're going to type, I agree, in the comments. So here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace has given us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. That is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our mindset and our intentions are set for today, and we understand that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. So get focused today, right? Get focused. Figure out what is a priority to you and put some boundaries in place to protect those priorities. Okay? All right? All right. Get very focused today. Get focused, because that's the only way you're going to achieve the things that you desire to achieve. Okay? All right. Thank y'all so much for typing. I agree. So I want you to take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things, expect answered prayers, expect promotion and increase. Anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. All right, message me if you have any questions at all. Go be great. I will see you all tomorrow morning for another word of the day. Have an amazing day. Thank you, Patty. Bye, everyone.